Welcome to Evening News on Remo TV. I am Annie Babak Bekelulua. On national news, generally, results for the West African Senior School Certificate Examination for 2021 released by the West African Examination Council, Waec, is nothing to write home about. According to Patrick Eregan, the national head of Waec in Nigeria, out of the 7,289 candidates who wrote the examination, only 2,938 of them, just 40.31%, got credit and above in a minimum of any 5 subjects, with or without English language and mathematics. Aragon also revealed that 2,195 candidates representing 30.11% obtained credits and above in a minimum of 5 subjects, including English language and mathematics. According to the Council, only 40.31% of candidates who wrote the exam made credits and above. Still on national news, the Christian Association of Nigeria (CAN) Kaduna State Chapter has called for support of Nigerians for the newly appointed Acting Inspector General of Police (IG), Mr. Usman Baba. The chairman of CAN, Reverend Joseph Hayab, who made the appeal in a statement on Wednesday in Kaduna, also commended the appointment. The news agency of Nigeria, NAN, reports that President Muhammadu Buhari on Tuesday approved the appointment of Baba as the new acting IG of police. I call on Nigerians to cooperate with the new IG so that together we could attain the peace we once enjoyed in the land, he said. Hayab said the task ahead of the new IG calls for support of Nigerians, irrespective of any differences, to enable him tackle the security challenges in the country. The chairman said that the association can testify to his virtue of honesty of purpose in ensuring a peaceful society. He said that his appointment came at a time Nigerians needed a man who has a vision and roadmap to bring an end to the security challenges in the country. Given the task before him, he needs our sincere advice, suggestions, and prayers of the useful directions forward for a safe society devoid of any form of criminality. Let us give him all the support with the advice that is needed for the police under the leadership to succeed, he said. On international news, from the persecution of journalists to the repression of activists, Amnesty International has condemned global human rights abuses committed during the pandemic year in a new report. GW takes a look at 8 countries. Many governments weaponized the coronavirus pandemic during the last year to further repress citizens' rights, global rights group Amnesty International said in its release on Wednesday. The report also says the virus disproportionately hit ethnic minorities, refugees, and women. At the global level, the COVID-19 pandemic exposed and exacerbated inequalities. Philip Luther, Amnesty International's Middle East and North Africa Research and Advocacy Director, told DW. Cruelly, those who gave the most were often protected the least in this pandemic. The pandemic had a devastating impact on health workers, Luther said. In 2020, governments were required to showcase exceptional leadership to mitigate the impact of the pandemic, especially on disadvantaged groups. Amnesty International's new Secretary General Agnes Callamard blasted governments for failing to take on that role. She called on leaders to reset and reboot to build a world grounded in equality, human rights, and humanity. We must learn from the pandemic and come together to work boldly and creatively so everyone is on equal footing, she said in a press release. On sports news, Super Falcons striker Asisat Oshoala has undergone surgery on her right foot, FC Barcelona Femeni have confirmed. The club in a statement said the surgery was to correct the defect of her right foot. The statement read, the player had been suffering from discomfort for a few weeks, which had caused her to miss a game, such as the one on Santa Teresa. The intervention was given by Dr. Dalmau under the supervision of the medical services of FC Barcelona. The evolution of the player will mark her return to the field of play. Oshoala played for Barcelona in the UEFA Women's Champions League match against Manchester City last week. The 26-year-old has scored 15 goals in 20 league appearances for Barcelona this season. Lastly, on entertainment news, Nigerians are achieving success anywhere they find themselves around the world, and Tomiwa Ward is the latest to do that. The woman recently took to social media to celebrate her retirement after 20 years of serving in the United States Marine Corps. Tomiwa shared amazing photos of herself and people joined in the celebration to wish her success in her future endeavor. Nigerian woman identified as Tomiwa Ward has taken to social media to celebrate her win after retiring from the United States Marine Corps, where she served for 20 years. Taken to her LinkedIn page, Tomiwa said she was inspired, motivated, mentored, and led by some amazing people. I'm a better woman walking out than I was when I walked in. Once a Marine, always a Marine. 20 years and an amazing journey, she said. That is all we have for evening news on Remo TV. You can follow us on every of our social media handles on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube at official Remo TV. You can also check our website at www.remotv.com.ng. Good night.